Pretty epic, huh? So this is all a private subdivision down in here. It's called Otter Cove. This one is also going to get an Aranco system, the septic tank, or it's actually a dual tank setup. It's all going to go right here in the driveway. This wall is going to get cut, I believe, about right in this area. Excuse me. And then we got to dig the bank back about another 6 feet, and then all the leach fields are all going to be up there under all the trees, and then the trees will drink everything. So it's pretty elaborate. So yes, there was. I mean, this has gone through 3 different owners, and the original owner, I believe their name was McDonald. The original house was built in early 70s, and then I'm not sure who tore the old house down, but what they did is they tore the old house down and then they tried to sell it. Another owner bought it, and I think it was financially, it was over their head for the cost to do a new house here. I see that a lot where people, they're all excited to build here, and then they start getting the cost of permits and coastal commission. I mean, look at where you're trying to build. You need to have some serious financial backing to do a project like this and know what you're getting into. And then so this particular owner, they'd been eyeballing this project, I guess this lot, for some time, and then they finally got the funds together and they pulled the trigger on it. And it took years of planning and, you know, all the money that goes into doing all the plan checks and everything that goes into a project like this. They finally got it through. We finally got a green light with the building permit, but this entire lot is a major archaeological sensitive area, like the entire thing. So we have to have a tribal monitor and an archaeologist on site at every step of the way if we're digging. So today the crew pretty much took all day to dig that little hole right there because we found some Indian mortars a few weeks ago, and pretty much this project has been stopped multiple times. The abalone shells that we're finding in the ground, there's a really big hot spot right there where that's flagged off. We actually found abalone shells that were all stacked inside each other, completely preserved, and when they had them carbon dated, they were carbon dating, I believe, 13 to 1500 years old. So pretty neat when you think about it, that you know, a Native American tribe was sitting here with the family grabbing abalone off of the rocks. Kids were probably playing with the abalone shells, kind of stacking them together. The women were probably processing the meat, and the men were probably down going on the rocks grabbing the abs off of the rocks. Not too long ago, here, let's walk down here. I'll show you. I say not too long ago, I went down and there's an abundance of Pacific coastal blue mussels, and it's the season to get the blue mussels. Actually, we're out of the season right now. May is the first month where the domoic acid is back into the mussels, so you always want to call the quarantine number. But this is a multi-level house. This is pretty much, we are standing on what's called your subgrade. There's going to be a 22-inch section right here, so your finished floor is actually up about this high, and you've got retaining walls that come down all right here, retaining wall on the back, and then there's a whole second level that is going to tie in. That driveway gets built up about 30 inches, so that grade up there is actually going to raise about 30 inches, and the whole upper story is going to go out with balconies on the lower and upper story so that you can see all of everything. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful here. But all of those black things down on the rock, those are your mussels. It's definitely not the time to get them right now. You wait for a minus tide, and you can go down and grab your dinner in about 5 minutes. But very cool spot, very, very cool spot. I feel very fortunate to be able to work on a project like this. It's just unreal. An absolutely beautiful location.